What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Between the Panels, the Comic Convo Express talk show where we talk about all that's going on in the world of comics. I'm your host, Pev Gamer. You can follow me on all my social medias at Pev Gamer. To my left, you guys know him, you guys love him. You can follow him over on all his social medias at Webhead Vega. Anthony, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, dude, you chilling?
Yeah, it'll be a fun episode. We got some fun topics.
Yeah, we got a lot going on today for sure.
Hello to the year.
To my far left, you guys know him. You guys love him. You can check him out on this show, youtube.com/Comic Combo Express, the Marvel fanboy himself. Pedro, how are you?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Ready to rumble.
Yeah, you ready to chill? Can you fix your mic for me?
Like the phone check.
Microphone check 1, 2. That's why we don't sing the alphabet during our mic checks.
And to my right, you guys know him. You guys love him. The Cosmic Kid himself, Tommy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well, man. Nice to see you guys, man.
Yeah, nice
Like
seeing you,
Superman
dude.
shirt.
It's been a minute, man. Yeah, thank
The
you, brother.
world's,
Thank you.
world's biggest Supergirl supporter.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about
Well to the year.
Guys, we got a lot to go over today. So I'm thinking we start this off correctly. You guys have all read, obviously, Knightfall Batman.
Yeah.
it.
Well, to all of our surprise, we have an animated trilogy movie coming out. Watch this trailer, guys. They dropped a trailer for it. Check it out. Cool. So now everyone can hear.
Gotham City needs Batman.
Batman, you haven't slept since Arkham exploded 2 days ago. Maybe we should ask John Paul for help. His training is coming along.
We're all that stands between those inmates and the fall of Gotham.
They say you are the greatest detective.
Yeah, guys, I can't deal with these subtitles. There we
This
go.
coming. I intend to break you.
Then give it your best shot.
Let chaos reign in Gotham.
We have to help Batman.
Suit up.
Well, that's a gritty new look for the Dark Knight.
Something else is going on out there.
Come get some. The guilty must pay.
Let's go.
Guys, I can't freaking wait for this movie. What are we all thinking?
Too long overdue, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Holy
First of all,
wow.
Artwork looks great. First and foremost, right?
Agree.
Azure looks badass.
Azrael looks great. I totally agree.
Did you know it's illegal in 49 states to leave your house naked?
Wait, really?
Don't be a criminal. Get Comic Convo Express swag. Hats, shirts, mugs. Don't worry, it's not decaf. Get shirts, hats, mugs, all at streamlabs.com/PevGamer. Get it while supplies last.
Such a great movie.
It's a DC animated movie. You know it's gonna be good. The artwork's phenomenal. It looks like it's straight up adaptation of the original. So
It really
I'm
does.
all in.
Dude, I can't wait for this freaking movie.
It's cool that they're doing a 3-parter, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
What's the
haven't
story?
done a multi-part Batman movie, I think, since Dark Knight Returns, right? The animated movie that was 2
There was
parts.
a couple they
It
did.
was just I know the Justice League when they did the
Yeah,
Rise
but
of
Batman.
Dumbstruck
Which is
two
straight
movies.
Batman.
And then you had the Death of Superman, the Reign of Superman.
Holy
Yeah, but
shit, man. Batman.
Batman.
Batman himself.
I swear to God, if you
Batman
say,
and
oh, yeah,
Batman.
Dark Knight Returns. Watch, wait.
That's one.
Wait, hold on.
Try to think
Thank-
of that one.
Batman,
Thank
Batman, and Batman.
Was there Halloween? No, not Long Halloween. Was
Oh no,
it?
yeah, Long Halloween was 2 parters.
There you go.
Was
All
that
right.
was that before or after the Dark Knight?
It was after
Nice
the Dark
call.
Knight.
Oh,
That's
from the
a-
Marvel. Nice call from the Marvel guy.
Oh, waiting for the Marvel guy.
Yeah, you're one win of the day, my friend.
I'm looking forward to it, man. Really
Me
looking
too.
forward to it.
Well, while we're on the DC movie train, let's talk about it, guys. Supergirl has released. I have not seen it. I don't think you two on my left have seen it. Anthony and
I have not.
Pedro have not. Tommy, you have seen it
Yes, I've actually seen it 3 times.
3 times already, huh?
Good
Yeah.
support.
So, okay, that's awesome, man. You're liking it? You're enjoying it?
To be honest with you, I mean, I give it a very high ranking, but I mean, it's just basically telling a story. I mean, you're never really going to get like the perfect movie, but to me, this was at least a good, strong 8.5 out of 10. It was really good. The music fit. It gets a lot of slack for, I guess, the the needle drop towards the last like fight scene, but it fit perfectly to me. Again, I go in watching the movie. Pedro knows. He'll tell you. He'll back me up. I go with an open mind and I go with no expectations. So therefore, I will never be let down or anything. And if I enjoy it, I enjoy it. And I gotta tell you, Jason Momoa nailed it.
Yeah, as
Nailed
Lobo.
it, nailed it, nailed it. And believe it or not, from the storyline that they took it from, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
The Tom King run.
Yeah, which was the book. Amazing. I mean, it has some elements of it. You're never going to get the translation from the
So,
book to the movie.
The writer, and I don't know if she was also the director, but the person who wrote the
Mhm.
screenplay came out and said that they had no understanding of the book. Like they read it, they didn't really
No source material. You're correct.
which I'm not here to be like that's a bad thing. It's just not a
Mhm.
good sign.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be one of the person like it didn't happen in the book, so it can't be in the movie. That's
Mhm.
stupid.
That's
It's
the
dumb.
problem.
It's dumb if you think like that.
I agree with Anthony. If you got a writer, you sign up a writer to do the story for the movie that James Gunn's running, and you don't understand the source material, what are you doing?
He
What are you
should-
doing there in the first place?
Yeah, he should do his fact checking and
Exactly.
and his homework basically.
Exactly.
But I mean, I read the book, I saw the movie, and it had elements of it, which was great. But I mean, this movie, you're never gonna get the perfect movie. For example, Endgame. You're never gonna get the perfect movie. I'll always go back to that. But well, anyway, I was entertained. My son was entertained, and the people in there at the end of the movie, they were clapping.
Now, how do you feel about the reaction from the fans online?
Well,
Oh,
we were
they've
getting to
actually-
that first,
they've
actually.
really it's very well, yeah. I mean,
Let us then segue.
for example, if you I fact checked, if you compare this to like Man of Steel, the Snyder stuff, oh, and believe it or not, when you watch this movie, it's very dark. And if you go in there thinking, man, I really like the Zack Snyder, universe, and it was dark, man. Superman was dark. I don't think he laughed more time and smiled in any of the movies.
Right.
If you compare it, it had similar comparison. I mean, I'm not gonna look at the thing and tell you what's on the screen, but anyway, it was similar to.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah,
Up your mic just a little bit, bud.
gotcha.
Thanks.
Is that a little better?
Yeah, it's fine.
Similar comparison, and Man of Steel, I thought was amazing.
Right.
I thought it was really, really good. Well, again, you got to watch it for yourself. Forget what anybody says. Forget all the. It's getting a lot of hate.
Well,
That's the truth.
so depending on where you're looking at it, it doesn't seem to follow track with Rotten Tomatoes score at least. So critics gave it a 54, but audience is giving it a 76. So it seems that the fans are enjoying it overall. It's the critics who are not the biggest fans of this film. So I don't know what that necessarily means for, all the hate. Maybe the hate is just louder, but it is doing well amongst fans. So I don't know. It sounds like probably most people share Tommy's opinion.
Yeah, it's a very good watch. I mean, again, slow start and then it just takes off, and it's a really good ride, man. I mean, I'm telling you, James Gunn has something up his sleeve. I know it because he's just laying the foundation for what's to come. And just me being a comic book guy or a geek or nerd or whatever, I think Crisis is down the line. I'm almost sure.
Okay.
He's putting all the pieces and everything together. Again, guys, this is laying the foundation. When you watch it, again, just watch it with open mind. Just go escape reality for 2 hours. Just go and enjoy yourself and don't nitpick everything because you're not going to enjoy yourself. I mean, you spend your money, you sit, you eat your popcorn, you just go to be entertained. And to be entertained, I was.
My opinion on the hate,
Mhm.
I mean, because I haven't seen the movie, so I'm not going to be joining the hate here. But if I were looking at
But
their
if I
point of
did
view,
watch it, you're
if,
getting some
if
hate.
you're one of those fans that enjoyed, I mean, not many fans enjoyed the original Supergirl with Helen Slater.
Mm.
I can understand no one liked that movie, so we'll skip that. But then, wasn't there a Supergirl series on the CW?
There was.
Okay, so they had the
Oh, yeah.
actress who plays Supergirl.
Mhm.
There was also an actress before that who was in Smallville. So you
Yes.
get the trend. It had to be a blonde, looking like Helen Slater that started it.
Oh, there's a Supergirl in the
Right. And
Well,
they were
the
very,
Flash movie.
and like you say, none of it was dark.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that straight. So then we go into Superman last year where we got to see Supergirl for the first time.
Intro, yep.
And even though the whole movie is Superman, which was really good, by the way, I'm not gonna attack Superman. That was a really good movie. That was a good step for James Gunn. But it was not dark. It was not a dark Superman like you said, Man of
Mm.
Steel. This was like a lighter tone. It was
Outgoing,
it was
laid back.
It sets up close to Christopher Reeves.
Mm-hmm.
But then we see how Supergirl shows up in the end. We're all excited, her with Crypto and everything. I had the sense that she was a drunk. I mean, that was
Well,
my first instinct.
well,
I gave it a chance. I was all right. Maybe it's just the way she was. Maybe she went through an adventure as well. So then this movie comes out, and then I'm hearing, I'm reading everybody's response. They're saying it's dark. They're saying it's not the same Supergirl that they knew. So it's like that's probably where the hate is coming from. It's not the ones that they grew up with. But if you read the Tom King Supergirl
right.
and recent, you're like, on point. This is on point. So it's like that's where the clash of the hate is probably coming from. There's also other haters that just straight up hate it because either they're a Marvel fan or something else fan. I'm a Marvel fan and I'm open minded. So let's just get that
No, you're
straight
not.
out. Yes, I am. I'm open minded because this could be a good movie. I haven't seen it yet
You're
because
right.
the rush isn't there with me for like a DC fan would, but I eventually will see it. But I'm not going to trash it either. Just because I'm hearing they hate from everybody, that's their opinion. My opinion is I haven't seen it yet. So when I see it, I'll come at it. The only thing I could give props to them possibly is because they're viewing it as it's not the same Supergirl that they grew up with.
Yeah.
Not my Supergirl either, but I'm open to like growth. Like,
Do me a favor. Stop looking at the camera.
oh,
Have the conversation with us.
they gotta be part of the conversation.
They are part of the conversation.
So guess
You're looking at the wrong
I'm
camera.
not sharing the same hate, but I can understand the hate if it's that reason. If it's anything other than that, then they're on the wrong track. They're just hating for no reason. There's a lot of haters in this world, and they'll trash a movie because they don't like the characters. Like I remember a couple years back seeing a Spider-Man movie, and there was so many. I'm not gonna say DC. I mean, I'll accuse them of DC fans, but they probably weren't. But they were hating on Spider-Man just because they didn't like Spider-Man, but they didn't see the movie either. So you can't take grain of salt.
I'll just tell you this. Of course, they portray her as a drunk, but she's went through a lot of trauma. I'm not going to spoil the movie, but she just went through a lot of trauma, and we all know at the end of the day, Krypton got
Blew up.
destroyed. So that deals with a lot, and she's dealing with it, and she's a teenager. And mind you, she was not a baby when she came to Earth. She was actually a teenager. But the storyline and the great part about this movie was the flashbacks. When you see the flashbacks and the visuals on the budget that they had, I was very surprised. Very surprised.
They
I
showed
mean,
a lot.
like
the
I said,
special
just
effects.
go with open mind and just go enjoy yourself, man. Just go watch a movie. Again, James Gunn is setting something up. I know he is. I have a
I'm sure he
sense.
is.
These are the foundation pieces, and I'm just really excited.
He's calling a Joss Whedon.
Well, you guys will be happy to know that through the Paramount deal, Paramount's buying Warner Brothers, and they have already spoken with James Gunn. It sounds like they are keeping him on board. So we'll see what happens. We'll see where the pivot lies.
And then DC said at the end of the day, if it, on a budget of 175, I mean, with the promotion and everything, over 200 mil. But if they break 300, they said to them it's a win. Then again, we'll see.
Just remember,
We'll see.
just keep this in mind for future movies because I expect it to happen again. Maybe not in the next movie, but the following one.
Mhm.
If you remember going back after Iron Man,
Yep.
we're talking about when Marvel Studios started. They had a good hit with Iron Man. They had it planned out for the Avengers movie. And by the way, those two movies was really good, and it was. But they had to put out Thor,
They laid the
Captain
foundation.
America, and Incredible Hulk.
They laid the
So they had to
foundation.
lay these foundations, and those movies, like I remember Incredible Hulk didn't do too well, but it got
They played a
better
role.
when they went to streaming services.
Mhm.
Captain America and Thor, same problem. They had a rough start because not many either you didn't know them or it was hard to believe it in a movie, seeing a live action. Then when the Avengers came out, it kind of connected everything. All of a sudden, the excitement was there. Everybody went to see it. The Avengers was really good and everything. And it's just like you're gonna have movies, even though it connects, that's gonna drop. But it's gonna still be important to rewatch it down the road. Supergirl, I think, is gonna be like that to wherever James Gunn is gonna lead it to.
I just want to say this one thing. I'm gonna bash DC for 2 seconds. Remember how the Snyderverse, how they did the Justice League and everything? They needed to lay it out like Marvel did. Have your Cap movie, have your Thor movie, have all these pieces, and then put them all in one movie. DC did not do that. They just threw Justice League in your face, and then you had to figure out all the backstories to the rest of the characters. That's where they shot themselves in the foot.
Like Aquaman
I mean,
and
I
Wonder
did
Woman.
like the Snyder universe. I did like the director's cut of Justice League. 1,000 times
That was
better than
better.
the original. But again, DC shot themselves in the foot because of that. They
So-
didn't set it up.
So kind of take over real quick, and we're gonna pivot into something else at the end of this.
Go.
I promise it all ties in. Just give me a second.
Go for it.
Again, have not watched Supergirl yet. I'm planning to. I want to. I have an open mind again. I don't like to even watch trailers as often. Like, I want to just kind of go in there, have a good time. Again, we all go to comic books for an escape. We try to have fun. We're not here for be like, oh my god, what does this mean? We're just trying to see some explosions and a good story. Um, that kind of lies in a weird place for most DC movies for me because Man of Steel with Henry Cavill was a good movie. I don't think it was great. I thought their Superman wasn't Superman, and at times, like that famous scene, I think I'm pretty sure it's in the first one. It's where he kind of is coming down and everyone's reaching out for him. It's supposed to be almost this like godlike picture, like he's looking up, everyone's looking at him, reaching for him.
Batman versus Superman.
And could have been,
Yeah.
yeah, but it almost tries to do too much for what it's supposed to be. Again, there's a reason the original Superman movies are so good, and they're looked back on so fondly. Same with just about every single Batman movie. They're there to tell you a DC story, not something else.
That's fair.
When I saw the newest Superman movie, I really enjoyed it. I think I liked it too much when I first left the theater. And I sat on it. I'm like, I don't really remember anything from this movie. I mean, this is none of
There's a dog.
I'm like,
Crypto
other than
Dog messing everything up.
other than Crypto and
Bad boy.
Lex,
Bad boy.
and the monkeys.
other than Lex and Crypto and a handful of things, I'm like, that's cool. It's like
The-
an
the
8 out of 10 for
monkeys.
me. The one thing that got to me is everyone trying to make this movie so much bigger than it is. They're trying to tie these themes with the movie to like more real life themes, which it played some factors in it, but it wasn't like it was that movie was trying to tell you Superman's story first and foremost. It wasn't trying to do too much extra. Again, and people were kind of taking that and running with it, and that kind of spoiled a lot of my looking back at Superman movie. I'm now afraid that since this Supergirl movie is female driven, and again has a trauma playing a large factor into it, I'm afraid I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna like it, then I'm gonna start resenting it, just like how I kind of am for Superman, because people are making it more than it should be. That turns me to a popular movie that's out right now or is leaving theaters, and I think next week. The horror movie Obsession. Obsession is made by Curry Barker, who is I think 26 years old, left film school with his buddy to go make shorts, then movies, and the Obsession is his first like true movie that came out, in at least the theaters. The movie again it tackles the big thing is the difference between a romance and a love story. They're two very different things when you really think about it, and this movie does a great way of explaining the two and really driving home messages. But that being said, just like what I want, it's telling you a story first, and then the themes come after.
Said this is a romance movie?
No, this is a love story. It's not romance.
Big fan of the milk.
It's not. It's not what
No,
you think it
you.
is.
But it's just to a home.
It is a horror movie through and through.
Yeah.
It is a phenomenal movie from start to finish. I highly suggest if you've not seen it, it's going to hit, I think, Peacock next week.
So that being said, we're actually going to be talking about Obsession a little bit more. Obsession, just so you guys can see the Rotten Tomato score, got a 94 from critics and 94 from audience. It's one of the very few movies that are loved by both critics and an audience. This is actually, I think, the 5th highest grossing horror movie of all time?
There's a couple different ways. There's a couple different ways to view it. I think all time for grossing worldwide, it sits somewhere inside the top 10 or top 15. For the U.S. alone, it is only at 9, but that was as of a week and a half ago. And this movie's pulling in crazy numbers compared to what most movies do. Most movies, they'll get like a huge box office first weekend, then it maybe drops by 30%, then 60%, and on and on. This was staying stagnant, if not going up. It had one of the biggest third weeks since E.T.
Wow.
And this movie it started at a festival. That was the first time it was shown. And it keeps rolling and rolling. I mean, when there's really 4 people in this movie, and they're all becoming superstars now because of this one movie.
Wait till it hits digital too, bro.
Yeah,
Man.
they're gonna release a director's cut, which doesn't have too much. That's kind of already said what's gonna be on it. But again, to pass movies like Us, Sinners, I think it just passed The Exorcist for worldwide in theaters.
I really like Sinners. So
I
have a question for you, Pete. How often is like the tomato meter, like audience and the critics? How often are they?
It's not very often.
Not much, right?
No, most of the time, what ends up happening is critics will hate it, but audience will love it. or critics
Vice
love it.
versa.
And yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, whatever critics they're pulling from, are very out of touch with audience, it seems. So it's nice to see them agree on something.
I have to fix that.
Oh, God. I'm stressed. I'm tired. I wish I had some energy.
Well, luckily for you, Pedro, there is Dobby.
Wow. Zero sugar? No caffeine? Is this an energy drink?
It sure is an energy drink, made with all natural ingredients, including coffee bean extract, which is supposed to be really good for you.
Wow. I can feel it already. I like it so much, I decided I'm going to give you all 10% off the entire order, just using the promotional code PEVGamer.
Wait, can he do that?
Yeah, go to www.dubby.gg and get your dub on.
Use promo code PEVGamer for 10% off your entire order. And thank you, WDG, for being a sponsor of the channels. What do you mean I'm fired?
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
It's pretty cool.
So that's awesome, guys. That's awesome. Third best week. Is that what you said? It's third best week since E3.
Yeah, it had one of the most profitable weekends. Damn.
I'm done. I said I don't watch horror movies anymore.
No?
No, I've seen what was it? Insidious Part 1
Oh.
in the movie theater, and when I tell you, you know you're scared when you're the only one there going,
So
hey guys, are you guys cold? I'm kind of cold. And then when they get to the part where they say, I'm sure everyone saw this movie, no spoilers. I mean, whatever.
it came out in what, like 2010?
Yeah.
You got enough time.
So I'm watching the movie. Just say this, man, scared the hell out of me. They're like, the kid's drawing pictures of him flying, but he's actually, his spirit's leaving his body, and other spirits are trying to get into his body.
Right.
And then the dad's taking pictures, and he sees the old lady or whatever, the spirit
Oh,
get closer,
yeah.
closer. So I'm watching it, and they're like, they put the conclusion of like, oh, the kid's not haunted, the house is haunted. I'm like, and I'm in the theater with my friends go, dude, give me the keys, man. I'm going back to the car, bro. I can't. I went back to the car and I locked the doors.
Because you didn't like that ending?
I got the crap scared out of me, Pete. And ever since then, done. No more scary movies. I'm done.
I don't mean to drag this topic on. I think Insidious is probably the scariest movie from 2000 on.
Scared the hell out of me.
That is, and that's insane to sit through. I'm thankful I didn't see it in theaters. I was too young for that. But even at home, I had to break it up into different. It's like that, and yeah.
I'm gonna go home and watch this movie.
There's only
There's
only a handful of movies that will put you in that stage.
One at a time, guys. One at a time, please.
I will say, for Obsession, that was one of, I think, probably the scariest in theater sessions I've ever seen through a movie. It's bad when the entire audience is going, ooh, ah. Like, it was almost as loud as like the Endgame crowds or like the Spider-Man No Way Home, like where everyone's going crazy.
She's alive. Yeah.
And the cherry on top is when I left the theater, I got up, I walked out. The people sitting next to me were parked right next to it. So we walked out in a group, all in one row, from to our seats, out the theater, out the lobby, into the parking lot, to our cars.
So
That
hold hands, man.
that was a crazy cherry on top. That was terrifying.
Wouldn't you tell me that you and your girlfriend was freaking out because they were behind you going to the car?
Yeah, it's so bad. She talked about her therapist. She talked to her therapist about this movie. That's how you know a movie's terrifying.
Oh my God.
I just don't want to be scared anymore, man. I'm done.
Watch.
You can't go see Supergirl. Then.
Yeah.
You can't handle it.
Go watch Toy Story 5.
I saw it. Great movie.
I did not hear that at all. I've been hearing people shit on Toy Story 5.
I just want to see toys.
What's going on in the video game universe?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so guys, we have a big update for Marvel Hogan Soul Fighters. I think that's the title. Close enough. We're going to watch the final reveal, guys. There is one last team that has to be revealed, and it's Ghost Rider's team for this game. I present to you guys the Rogue Samurai. It's what they are calling this team.
What the what?
What the duck?
Allow me to introduce your glorious champions. The Fighting Avengers. The Unbreakable X-Men. The Amazing Guardians. The Knights of Doom. And...
Stay out of my face, lady! You mess!
With a Ghost Rider, you'll end up
As a ghost.
all skilled.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Hey, Vamp, how about some help here?
I'll make this quick. Show me how much monster you've got.
Nice.
Here, take this. Gotcha. Weapons hot.
Oh, Josie's bars in the background. That's kind of funny.
Nothing stops the mortal monster blade. Close your eyes. It's over.
They say I'm a legend, but I am also a ghost. So easily tricked. I've
Loki.
saved Asgard more times than I have threatened it.
Oh, Asgard has a map.
No, really. You dislike my prattling tongue, beast? You will not survive my Ragnarok!
Whoa! Rage quitting is the ultimate fighting game,
Oh,
Sid.
shoot.
Let me check out some strats. And now time resumes. It's me, the FGC's favorite. How's this pose?
Nolan North returning.
I love it when you threaten me. Roasted! Hey, chat, somebody clip that. So elegant! Random bullshit go! Deadpool assemble! Deadpool Corps!
The Deadpool Corps.
Wait. There's something else we should do. I remember!
Enter the Midnight
Samurai!
Ah, see, I knew it was some kind of spoof of Midnight Suns.
Oh, we're cooking now. T-E-A-M, get 'em!
Time to step out of the shadows.
One does not cross a frost sight.
Everyone, get ready! You're gonna feel this.
Rest in peace.
All out attack!
The power of Jotunheim. Hell is coming for you.
That is so cool. Like, what?
Holy cow.
I want to know who that guy, the blue face in the
This
background.
isn't it.
Dude, they're
Give
so
me more
badass.
practice.
Oh, all right.
Coming up.
The 6th, August 6th, but I guess they're doing another playtest. Well, yeah, there's going to be a DLC team for the bigger version of the game. That's what do you guys think? I'm kind of here for
I
it.
think it's sick.
Man,
I'm in.
I like this.
I'm in.
Remember when it first came out, first time we saw it, okay, they only had the one team. I'm like, wow, it's like Marvel superheroes, not enough. And all of a sudden they're starting to get more people. And now it's like, okay, now there's more coming out.
Yeah.
I don't like the Loki pick for that team.
No?
And
Yeah, that was my only problem too.
I don't know. I'm all right with
I mean,
it.
he could be a good
He's
guy.
a god. I mean,
but
he didn't
doesn't-
shapeshift to like the other character. He did.
He did. He was
Captain America. But obviously with Ghost Rider and Blade.
Oh, you could have put any other.
Deadpool, but
We're gonna find out when the tournament starts, whatever
Who
this
would
tournament
you
is.
replace him with? I mean, off the top of your head.
thinking
I mean,
Strange. Doctor Strange
yeah,
is my would have been my
Strange
choice.
would probably be like the more
Better
guy,
choice.
he fits that team. I mean, like Scarlet Witch or something like that. Or hell, even like a Vision, just someone a little more,
Have Odin show up and
a
shit.
little more anti-hero, not.
no, not Odin.
Why not, dude? He's the father of
He's
old
old.
Loki, dude. He's,
He's old.
badass.
He's old.
Yeah, but he's still powerful.
Might be
He
over-
died too, didn't he?
He would be overpowered.
In the
In the
video
film?
game?
Oh,
He
not
died in the
video
video?
game. No, I don't know about the video.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
It
You
hasn't
know what's
come out.
funny? Odin's not messaged. Messaged. Oh my god, he's not mentioned in Rivals either. He might already be dead because
In the-
Thor's old.
Yeah.
In the comic book, he's in Valhalla. He's
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
gone.
So maybe that's where they keep continuing it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Think who would else replace Loki though?
Brother, either Doctor Voodoo or Doctor Strange. He had the point.
Yeah, Strange would have been cool.
Because he would have fit with that Midnight Sun mantra. And Deadpool would have fit anywhere.
I would almost love another team of just villains, like you do, like the Ultrons, the Lokis. If you want to put Thanos in there, he might be a little overpowered, but like the generic bad guys, you kind of could have made as a team.
Well, I mean, we still have a DLC team coming up, so that's going to be pretty exciting.
Was it just me or the X-Men team looked thinner?
It didn't look like they had a powerhouse like
Yeah,
a
what do you mean?
Colossus
No.
or somebody.
Frost, Danger, and Magneto. Where is
Well, no, the Unbreakable X-Men was Wolverine,
Magic?
Danger, and Storm.
Wolverine.
I saw Magneto. Oh, he was.
Magneto's on the Knights of Doom.
But don't you need a power like a
Wolverine,
Colossus?
Wolverine was the powerhouse. I don't know if you
More
saw it.
Storm too. Storm is a
Unless
powerhouse.
the other DLC is another team with the other
The
X-Men
DLC.
team.
Every
Big
person gets a.
Cyclops, Colossus.
The last team is just
Bishop
an
again.
alternate for every team.
Just saying.
It's gonna be one counter for entire teams.
Everybody's gonna want Wolverine's
DLC's
team.
Get on apes.
The Fantastic Four apes.
Oh, I wonder if that's a DLC. Oh, is it 4 or 5 a team? 4 team, right?
4 team, yeah.
That would be sick,
Fantastic
bro.
4. Yeah, there you go.
That would be sick.
Player shows up.
You know what? Just to screw with everybody, take out the Human Torch and make it Herbie.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Herbie. Herbie,
That would be so cool. Have him be like the most OP in the game.
Get comboed by him, just
a little face.
Promote you out, make you coffee at the same time.
That's so funny. All right, we have some controversy happening. I don't think we reacted to the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer, the second trailer, the last trailer they released.
Is that coming out?
It is. So it's set for November. We're going to talk about the controversy after watching the actual trailer. We might have seen this trailer. I'm not entirely sure, but we know that they are not releasing a third trailer and they have not shown off any gameplay. So I just want everyone to remember that when pre-ordering their copy. And then obviously, again, we'll talk about the controversy right after. All right, guys. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, boy.
It's going to intro with, and I ran so far away.
They're on the island.
What you doing up there?
I'm just fixing some leaks.
Seriously, dude, you got some time on your hands. I got some properties with paying tenants.
Oh, that's why you came by?
Just go get me my checks.
See you, Brian. Love you, Jason.
Florida.
Yeah, it's Vice City, which is socially, it's just Florida. It's Miami. Well, this is the closest we're going to get to any gameplay trailers.
You're supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
I seen you here before.
You might have.
Yeah, we did see this before.
Hey.
Oh, we did? All right.
The finishes.
Yeah.
Hands above your heads, now!
You, stay. The new beginnings.
You break the news, isn't it?
It's a love story.
Yeah, kind of. Seems like
Trust
it.
me, this place is just the start for us.
Very Bonnie and Clyde feel.
The only thing that matters is who you know and what you got.
Gonna do this, we're doing it right.
Yo, D, this full effect? And they got your name, address.
This ends like Obsession.
Us cops, we gotta protect each other.
You and me, Lou. We got this.
We got it.
Say my city, baby.
Vice City, baby!
Come to Fields Ammunition today. We got more guns than the law allows.
Right?
Hey, if you got friends, can you hook me up, please?
Jack Black?
Right?
Surprised they didn't do any gameplay. You know what I'm saying? Came from the trailer.
That's the wrong release date. But I just want everybody to just think about this for a hot second. We just watched that trailer. Anyone notice any gameplay?
no gameplay.
No gameplay.
No
Unless
disc.
there's the gameplay's during that love scene that they were doing. They kept showing. They
Press
show
A.
a good clip. You feel like you're in a movie, and all of a sudden they're making out and they're about to do it. And I'm like,
I've seen some of the movies you've watched.
Press P for boob.
do you want to grab blue plus P?
Press A
Plus
for
X or flipping her. What the hell?
Yeah, the goon's gonna haunt this game, and not in the Marvel Rivals way.
Oh, that's true.
Probably in the Mass Effect way.
Yeah,
You know,
probably.
That's
It
how
looks really good though.
Don't get me wrong. It does look great. I have a few gripes with it. There's been some controversy that it's come out. So they've revealed the price. They've revealed the 2 editions they have. They're doing 2 releases for this. They're doing the standard edition and ultimate edition. So standard price of video games right now is anywhere from $60 to $70. Grand Theft Auto 6 as a standard copy will be $80, whether you get it from a retailer or digital. The Ultimate Edition is the 100 edition version. Which, listen, Ultimate Editions being $100, that's nothing new.
No.
The problem being, though, is if you want a disc, you're up shit's creek without a paddle. They are not releasing a physical disc for this release.
You gotta download it.
You'll have to have a download. And anybody buying it from a retailer, you'll still get the box, no disc inside, a download phone. So once you're finished with the game, it's not like you can go trade it in. It's not like you can let your friend borrow it. It's yours and that's it. I have problems with that. I like owning the media that I buy, even if it's just a download disc. Like, hey, I can prove I own it. I have it. If my brother wants to try it and he hasn't bought it yet, I can just let him borrow the disc. Then we're not going to get that. Now, other thing that fundamentally bothers me about this is the Ultimate Edition being $100. There's a couple retailers in this single player experience that are completely locked behind the paywall. So, for instance, there's 2 auto mod shops. There's 1 clothing store shop, and then there's another custom weapons shop that is completely locked by having the Ultimate Edition. If you don't have the Ultimate Edition, you cannot enter that building.
Damn.
Yeah, kind of sucks there. The other stuff I can understand, there's weapon mods that are only for the Ultimate Edition. There's vehicles that are only found in the Ultimate Edition. That's pretty standard. But it's weird for a single-player game with a pre-built world to completely lock out shops.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Is there any way, like, say, for example, you got the Ultimate Edition, eventually, like, say you really want to get into those shops, is there a way maybe to DLC or to end up?
There is. You can buy a $20 upgrade to get yourself the Ultimate Edition.
Gotcha.
It's totally cool, but the biggest kicker, I can forgive it all, except the disc. I really want the disc, but I can forgive the shops if your pre-order bonus did not come with, and it does come with, the Ultimate Edition comes with a free month of GTA Plus, which is a subscription service that you pay for every month for Grand Theft Auto. They introduced it in 5. They made a shit ton of money off of it. They're continuing it in 6. Here's the thing. Once your Ultimate is downloaded, if you do not cancel your auto renewal, you are charged the next month for Grand Theft Auto Plus.
Yeah.
This game is going to make so much money.
Oh my God, yeah.
Holy cow. It's so anticipated, too.
You know what's going to end up being a problem?
Not owning a disc.
This is my point here. You spend $100, you get the Ultimate Edition into your PS5 or the game console, right?
Sure.
It's yours, like you said. You can't just give a discount. But you can connect your game console and let your, like you say, you let your brother use it, or you let your friends use it, and eventually everybody will get to play with it based on that one person buying it. What's going to end up happening is some people might not return these consoles, and it's going to force anybody to buy another console and then reorder it again. It's a problem that's going to keep cycling because not everybody can afford it. Everybody doesn't have it. There's no way of letting us transfer it over and play with each other. It's a mess waiting to happen. That's my opinion.
I really don't think this game is going to be good. I think my problem at this point with games is there's so many not original games coming out in massive waves. Whether you're looking at titles on repeat, and there's nothing new that is catching interest. There's no soul behind a lot of these games. That's why I do like, and you give Fortnite credit. They're putting new shit in that game all the time, and it's getting old. But they start free. You try whatever you want. They're putting shit into it. Marvel Rivals free, putting shit into it. When it's games that are making you repeat buy, again, like every sports game, there's no soul in them. I don't care what you are. Again, there's people trying to capitalize on things. Hell, I love God of War. And we're getting to a cycle, guys. And if it's just everything feels rinse and repeat. And I think that GTA taking so long, getting so much hype, what more is there to do? I think GTA 5 has stood the test of time. People are playing it on repeat. There's a reason it's been on 3 consoles. It's not because it's boring. People are still playing. They want to play it. What more could you possibly add to this where it's going to justify a $100 buy and possibly a subscription after? What possibly is there to do?
I think the only thing that goes, like what it's got going for it, is we have not seen a Grand Theft Auto in Vice City since
for years,
the early 2000s. Like, it's been that long, which totally great. And I do agree with you. This game took too long to develop. I'm sure it's not going to live up to everybody's hype. And they did that because they made so much money off of GTA 5 Online. Like, why would you need to develop your next game when you're raking it in? Like, truly, there's no incentive. They have no competitor.
To counter what you just said, I think the only improvement I've seen since we've seen this trailer before, but I think this trailer, the graphics, the artwork, it looks more realistic. It's getting there. I don't know if it's complete, but it's getting there. So
Yeah, game's ready to ship.
That's probably
Allegedly.
what's taking so long. So maybe that's a benefit of the doubt. They want to make sure it looks good.
It's like what Ann said, a lot of it is copy and paste, man. Like, to be honest with you, I've seen a massive trailer of the new God of War. I'm not looking forward to this, man.
It looks
I
fine.
just really not. I mean, I'm visually fantastic, stunning. The gameplay looks great, but I don't know why you would make the wife of Kratos playing the game. Come on, man.
Like, it's just fine. Just not. It's not like
it doesn't make me want to go to the store to get it. You know what I'm saying?
You know
if I
what's
could
so
get
funny?
it cheaper on the shop, I'd buy it off of it.
It's so funny too because I had the same reaction to God of War Lo-Fi or whatever, not Lo-Fi, whatever her name is. Like, I like the actress who's playing her. Same chick who played Karen Page. The Cube is voiced by the guy from The Boys who played Huey. Really like him. I actually have a problem with the fundamentals that leads with the God of War games. It's the only connection in video games, like in modern day, that have a really good hold on mythology. So all we've gotten is that when the gods die, they go to this realm. Number one, she's not a god. Kratos' wife is not a god. She is the mother of Loki, sure, but she herself is not a god. How did she die and go to this realm? Number one. Number two, the only two gods they've shown in the trailer were the Egyptian god of plagues and the Buddhist god of war. Great, awesome. That means now we can never experience the full effect of Buddhist mythology and or Egyptian mythology because the god of wars of those worlds are gone. So, I don't know. That's how I look at it. I feel like we're just making up stories instead of exploring mythologies. Which, okay, if that's what you want to do, but don't expect me to play it. I guess is what I'm going at.
I think also just kind of same idea, but just not the God of War, obviously. One of the only games I'm like really kind of pushing for it to come out is the new Halloween game. I don't know if you guys seen the trailer for that yet, but there's a slew of games that came out right after the Friday 13th game came out and lost its license. Texas Chainsaw Massacre had a game. Evil Dead had a game. I don't believe there's obviously games like Dead by Daylight who just added a lot of these killers, but
Oh, there was a Evil Dead game. I don't know if you remember that. That just got
and now
Is that a good game?
So right now in the works there is Halloween and then there is Jigsaw. Or Saw, whatever. And Hellraiser.
Oh yeah, Hellraiser. Yeah.
So everyone's following the same kind of concept where it's you're a killer or you're a survivor, you're running around. The thing I like about Halloween, it's actually changing something that's not just the license. They're adding NPCs. Again, they're still adding different ways to get out. I think the problem with the last few games is Evil Dead tried to, I don't know, jump too far and do too many things all at once when the game just wasn't ready to be shipped out. That's making it dead on arrival. And then Texas Chainsaw didn't have anything really to push it forward. Maps were all looking the same and complicated, and there wasn't really a way to navigate through. The first couple times I played as a killer, I had no idea where I was going. I was fucking turning, no one. Oh, I just spent 20 minutes walking around and everyone's gone.
They're hiding from me.
They're all gone.
Where see with Halloween, there's a lot of new mechanics, a lot of things they took from Friday 13th, which is whatever. And then if we look at the Jigsaw game, that's going to add a whole lot of things to the idea that you're just hunting someone. You're not just stabbing. You have to be smart. You can get fucking destroyed if you're stupid and you try to fist fight somebody because you're an old dude apparently. But you have to walk over beams. It's over everyone. You can see what everyone's doing. And you have to be strategic. Put traps down. Trap people. Make them do games. That's the whole thing. But this is Halloween.
So yeah, we're actually going to check out. I have not seen any of the trailers other than the initial one. This is apparently they're adding a single player mode to the Halloween video game. I have not seen this, guys. We're all kind of going in blind to this. So let's give this a check.
There's so much evil inside him.
Okay, back inside, everyone. Let's go, Myers.
Fueled by his rage, I shudder to think what he might be capable of.
Since when do they let them?
It's come a long way since Friday the 13th.
correct. Yeah. It's like
I knew
Grand Theft Auto.
what would come next. Every soul unfortunate enough to cross Michael's path would suffer. No one knew of the evil that was walking among them. Unreasoning, relentless, evil. But sometimes I think the truth was something much more terrible. I wonder if perhaps Michael is able to actually move through shadows.
I don't know. I'm pretty excited for this.
It looks dark as hell, man.
That it does.
So when they say one player, that means you can only be Michael Myers.
Looks like it, yeah. There's a multiplayer mode too that's launching with this game. So there'll be survivors that are real people, and then someone plays as Michael. This was the game that actually got him removed from Dead by Daylight, so it's probably going to be a very similar concept.
Oh, it's from Gun.
Hmm?
Gun making this.
Yeah, Gun Media, the same people who made the Friday the 13th video game. And who had a heavy.
Why they wouldn't put that in Daylight?
Probably the license.
Yeah, he was in it, and now they removed him from the store. Just because it's like, I don't need to play the Halloween game. I could buy him on Dead by Daylight. It's like, now, fuck you. You have to buy this game.
Yeah.
Enjoy that $70 charge in your card.
They did the same thing with the Cenobite, the Pinhead. They did the same thing for Pinhead for his game coming out. Yeah. So we're coming up to the end of the show, guys. I know there's a big controversy that we wanted to talk about as well. What's going on with Marvel? So you guys are aware, and if you're not, this is going to be a huge, exciting thing. Spider-Man is getting a 1,000th issue release. The ASM title, Amazing Spider-Man, is hitting 1,000 this September.
This August or September.
August or September, one of the two.
Right here,
So there are a slew of artists that are on this title to make alternate covers. One of the big ones is John Romita Jr. is actually coming back to do a cover. And what's crazy is in the span of 2 weeks, when they revealed the covers, people were absolutely trashing John Romita's work, and Marvel pulled the book. And then they got so much pushback for that they've now put back the book to retail for pre-order. We'd like to show you guys John Romita's work. So this is the cover for John Romita Jr. These are the little ones, if you guys can see that, because I know we're blocking it. Let me get us out of the way for a second. This is the cover right here that everybody has been complaining about. I know we have some differing opinions on this panel. So let's start, guys. Do you guys think it was worth getting pulled down?
Okay, I will say it is not a good cover. I don't believe it should be pulled down. That's my thing.
Okay.
Everyone say your opinion, then we'll go to it.
You ready?
No, you go.
Want me to go? All right, here we go. I think it was a waste of time for us to take the cover out completely, only to put it back. It should have never been taken off.
Yeah, I agree. Tommy?
Respect the legend. Let the legend breathe. I mean, even if he's doing a cover, I mean, there's so many artists that are going to do variant covers. I'm even going to do a cover. Okay. But I'm just saying, just let John Romita, let him breathe, man. This guy, how can you not, and especially this being a, like you said, Legacy 1000, how can you not have him do anything on there? This guy's a legend. Let him live. Let him live.
So my problem is, if we're going to start pulling books, why didn't we say anything about any of the Frank Miller books past last 5 years? I love Frank Miller to death. He has some good ones though. They're just somewhere. It's like, do we really need everything to look like The Dark Knight Returns? Like,
yeah, you're not wrong.
So why'd you draw it with a crayon, Frank? What are you doing?
So my thing is,
Spider-Man.
John Romita's work it lives and it dies by their inkers and the colorists.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't find out who did the inking or the coloring for him.
This one?
Yeah.
Paulo Rivera is the painter.
Yeah. It just doesn't mix well. Spider-Man does not have a neck in this cover. It's what it is. He legit has
Tommy, do that again?
Yeah,
yes, but it's an angle.
But he has huge shoulders.
And big guys
working out.
You're working out, exactly.
But they have huge shoulders, huge lats, and then a long torso.
You know,
The fuck
all,
we
all
do?
honesty, it's not a really good cover, but I blame the whoever painted it,
Yeah.
like that artist or whatever. If anything, put Scott Hanna because Scott Hanna's been inking this stuff for years.
Scott doesn't miss. I mean, I'm sure Claus Jansen would take the payday.
Oh yeah.
Let him rock with it because there's something off about it. The Spider-Man's too detailed and the background's too plain.
You
Like
turn it red. P. What's a man?
when you could figure out where his neck is, you could tell me it's good, but he has no neck. And he's wearing shoulder pads.
He said now starting from Michigan University.
Look at. Give back the camera. Give back the camera.
Hold up, guys. Hold up, everybody.
Oh,
Fuck.
I already showed it on the screen. We're good,
Yeah.
guys.
He
No neck.
is really out of proportion. Again, I blame whoever. You know what they could have did? Had John JR do all the pencils, right? Have different people go on top and be. If anything,
That would have been a
if
smart idea.
anything, Alex Ross could have went on top of it and did something. I'm just saying. Just hear me out. Alex Ross could have probably improved it 1,000 times than this artist.
All right,
Or inker.
Let me start with that.
All right, Mr.
That's a
Peter
very good
Parker.
point. You said
Tell us
Alex,
how you feel.
Alex Ross is a big painter, so I'll start with him. He did a couple of works in his career where he worked with other artists. Like he did a Jim Lee
Yes.
cover with them together,
Mhm.
and it looked great together. Okay, he worked with another artist. I'm trying to remember who it was. Maybe Tom McFarlane, and it looked great together. Now, Paulo Rivera, I've seen his work. You know, when he painted, he did one of the one shots. He came back in 2000. It was like the origin of Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, X-Men, Ghost Rider, Hulk.
How that look?
You know, it was okay. It was good. It was like a painting style. Not Alex Ross,
No.
but his painting style was pretty cool. Like over the it aged very well over the years. So he's been around. He's been doing covers as well. You know, alternate covers. Great painter. I'm not gonna say he's not up there with Alex Ross.
I was gonna say, is he in the
up there.
class of us?
I would say one level down. I hate to disrespect like that,
Sure.
but you got to understand Alex Ross.
Oh,
He
yeah.
can make he can make it look real.
He's a legend. Yep.
Where Paulo's his painting, the brushes, the color to it, it's phenomenal. It just doesn't look like a real person. Like it's just a painting. It's just from a comic. Look, this is great. It passes. Now, John Romita, let's get back to him again. When he draws with the intention, sketch it where the inker would shine. Scott Hanna, Claude Jansen, when they touch it, Terry Austin, so many.
There's a
They
Keith
and
Williams.
it
there's
makes
a-
his artwork.
yeah.
They shine together, but it also John Romita always gets the credit for it. So now in this situation, when the editors got this picture, instead of putting an inker like we all thought he would, maybe Scott Hanna in particular, an artist, maybe Paulo volunteered. We're not sure how the deal was, but they decided to just go with Paulo, how to go over it, and he painted it, not inked it. He painted it. That's why it looked like that.
Do you think he ruined the picture?
I don't think he ruined. I love the way it looks. It's different from Scott Hanna's. It's different from Claus Jansen. It's different, and it's painted. You could tell by looking at it, it's painted. Even though you can also tell that it's Romita's art style. Now, going to you with the whole neck thing, the disproportionate, whatever.
That's his arm.
I don't think it looks proportionate. I think it's the point of view of where the picture is coming. It's almost like if you're doing a camera, a video, you're taking it from him web swinging, and he's like this. His neck's obviously going to be clenched as he's web swinging, and he's up in the air. And yes, he does look like he has a big abs like that and everything, but it's the point of view of the picture. So I don't think that's an issue either. I think it's just people didn't expect a painted instead of inking. Because everybody knows art. If you see John Romita, any art style, you recognize it. This was one of those times you recognize it, but something's different, and that's something different. No one understands. It's Paulo Rivera's paint, and it looks pretty good. It's different.
When I first saw it, I didn't know it was JRJR's cover.
Yeah, really didn't?
Same. I didn't either.
It did not stick out to me as JRJR. No.
See, when I'm looking at people who's tagging JRJR in their own personal art, and people are taking like that baseline sketch and doing the inking coloring themselves. And what I notice in every single one, they all look. I would say probably better than this cover.
Okay.
But what I could tell from each one is the lines are just simply darker on like the upper half.
Yep.
So it takes away from some of the actual like big ass shoulders. And the neck's gonna be small no matter what, but people are just
I think the
taking-
background hurts it too. Like that
Yes.
purple. I would have went like
But
blue sky or something.
there's different shading on the neck, and I think that goes a long way.
I noticed like if you look at both sides of the arms, like one is like completely black, and then over here there's a light, and then you look at the legs, and you see them like lighter right here, but then it's getting dark on this side. I think it's when he painted it, he also looked at it through like the visual of lighting in the city from the background, from like he's web slinging the city, so there
Okay,
might be like
okay,
a shadow coming this way.
okay. You say that.
Right.
What about his left arm? I mean, his right
His,
arm.
his right arm is probably shadowed from the light, so this part is getting it. Like the light could be coming this way.
No. You see here, it's light.
Right.
There is light.
Mhm.
There is light.
But it looks like
Tom, they can't
this
hear
light
you
is
at
a
all,
lot
buddy.
different from this light. Like this light is whatever is shining here, it's also shining here. This light could be on a different angle.
What
But
about
it's
the
not
right
getting
arm?
there.
It's not
Maybe
there.
it
It's not
depends
under
on how
here.
far that light is going going upwards.
Maybe,
Like it's
maybe
getting
his arm is
here.
more back like this.
Yeah.
I
it's over
wonder
like this.
what happened with the actual background of this, because if you throw a brick wall behind this, or if he's like jumping off like the side of a building,
Mhm.
I think that would do wonders for this.
You know what I would have been happy with? You see how he's standing, like you said, throw a brick wall in the back. If he's like this against the wall,
That would have been
that would make more sense.
that would have been more in John Romita. But
I would have liked that.
he chose that.
It's weird that his feet are almost flat behind him. But he's not to anything. He's just kind of,
Well, he probably lifted his
I
feet.
guess, swinging around. I guess, but he's slingshotting himself forward. It doesn't look like it's not. It feels like a very forced pose.
I would make the arms not as bulky, but just have them like up against the wall,
That would have been cool.
or a spotlight on them.
But you guys did throw a good point. By looking at it, you didn't recognize it was
Not at all.
because
Not at all.
Paulo Revere
This
stepped up and painted it.
In my eyes, this is no dig against Jonathan Amiga Jr. We're not talking shit about him. He's still a legend. It's just this wasn't. He was in a bad pair, and again, I'm not familiar with the painters'
me
work.
neither.
I'm not going to say he's bad or anything. And I'm sure it's just a bad combination. And there's a lot of people in the Spider-Man 1000 who are like the covers
Alternate cover.
who are just they're just paired with someone almost at random. Again, Alex Ross is with someone. I can't remember who it is off the top of my head, but he's with someone on that cover. Peach Momona is Momoka.
Momoka.
Yeah, she's
with Frank Miller.
Yes.
And that hasn't been released yet. And I think the only person who's like kind of standalone is like J. Scott Gamble, which hey, good for him. But or Scotty Young, they're both on their own. But for the most part, I keep seeing combinations of people, and I'm like, I don't know if they work together. But I mean, I'll take it. I'll see what happens. But
How many covers do you think they're not doing 1,000 covers?
we're not getting.
It's gonna be similar to like
We won't.
Absolute Batman.
No,
how
we're
many
not getting
alternate
that
covers.
many because
Might.
every other absolute Batman is in like the C printings. They're in their third time around the alphabet.
No, but I'm just saying, aren't they doing alternate covers for the
Yes.
1,000?
Yes.
Why are they doing so many?
Because
As
turning 1,000.
it's a big number. It's a big sales number. Right now they are at 36x. So we're already at probably 20 printings of this.
Jesus.
Well,
Hey,
here's a funny story to all this. I remember when this first happened a couple weeks ago, well, last week, the week before.
Spider-Man came in my bedroom window?
No, this is
We
what
were
happened.
ta-
When I got the solicitation, I was gonna get this cover and just one alternate cover just because I liked this cover. I thought it was pretty cool when I first saw it. And I found it later on with John Romita, and I was like, what was different? Paulo Revere? Okay, I was okay with not that cover. A couple of days later, when the next solicitation comes out, they make the announcement of they're putting this cover up because a lot of fans
Everybody was
petitioned.
shitting on it. Yeah.
I went on the internet. I was scrolling like, who are these people who were saying this? And I remember, I'm not gonna put nobody's names in black, but I remember reading a post. Someone posted, "Oh, victory! You know, we
we
spoke.
won."
They listened to us. We didn't want this cover. Good riddance." And
Was
I'm
it a
sitting there,
creator or was it
No,
a fan?
It was not a
lady.
creator. It was just a regular
There's some
fan.
lady. She got on.
Oh,
She was
lady.
like, "Guys, we won. Our
And-
voice has been heard."
And all
We're
of a
pulling the cover,"
sudden,
and I'm like,
they took it, and all of a sudden, everybody was responding. It was a lot of people like this is bullshit. It's John Romita. Can't
Yeah.
do that. Some people were like, well, they criticized the cover, understand, but they didn't have to pull it. And I had to give my 2 cents because I was like, this is John Romita. I think there's no problem with this cover. It may be us perceiving it, maybe you don't like the cover. So if you don't like the cover, instead of petitioning, trying to get a ban, why don't you just select an alternate cover?
"Go get another
You
cover."
get a solicitation. I always tell everybody, get a solicitation. You look at it. If you don't like the original cover, you could pick an alternate cover. They
And even if
usually
you
have a
don't,
list.
and even if you don't have a solicitation, there are plenty of sites. Big Time Collectibles
Oh,
literally brings in artists and do their own exclusive covers right then and there. You don't have to go for one that you don't like. Like there have been some pretty crappy ones in the new Black Cat series. There's been some really good ones in the new Black Cat series. I'm not saying, oh my god, take down all the alternates.
Yeah.
So
question for you: is this cover A?
this is cover A.
Okay,
This is the
gotcha,
cover.
gotcha.
So when I heard about this and I gave my 2 cents to these people and everything, and I was like, if they petition to take it off, we need to petition and bring it back. And I just threw that as a comment, like that's what I would do. And not even 2 days later, then Marvel announced they're putting it back up. And I was like, that's a good win. But at the same time, it's like that was a little disrespectful. Whoever petitioned in the first place,
Yeah.
you don't know anything about comics because this is John Romita. This is like Spider-Man
This is royalty.
Thank you. And just
Right, right now.
because, and the page, I think they're a fantastic job. Some people have a hard time. I get it. But if you don't like it, pick a different cover. There was alternate covers for all the other artists. The other artists are great too. It was just that there was no problem with us with this book that needed to take this cover off. That was my problem. And even though it was only down for like what they banned
For a
it
little
off for
bit.
like a weekend or something.
It
I
wasn't
was
long.
that weekend. I'm sitting there like
It
I
was
could
long.
not let this go. And now that once they said okay, this is coming back, give me a copy. I'm taking 2 copies now.
All right, guys, perfect. That brings us back to the end of Between the Panels. Not back, but it's now the end. Guys, tell us what cover you are pre-ordering for Spider-Man 1000. Did you guys know about this controversy? Let me know down in the comments over on youtube.com/Comic Combo Express. Please subscribe to the channel. Check us out on the live twitch.tv/Comic Combo Express. We love you guys. We'll see you soon.
Take care. God bless.